What's up, YouTube? I just popped a pimple, so it's a little irritated right here. Ignore that. Um, Basically, I'm kind of stressed out right now. Like, I'm not stressed in the sense of like every day I'm like biting my fingers and I can feel my cortisol spiking through the roof and that I am producing carcinogens by the second. But I mean like I'm I'm not sorry, stress isn't the right word. I feel like I'm doubting myself and I'm doubting my level of expertise or my level of confidence in a certain area of work. And you know, if you watch my videos, you'll know that I'm doing this film and I'm creating this project and it is all self-produced, right? So all of it is my own money. It's obviously my own original ideas. Like there have been comments or suggestions made by other people, but the majority of the project is my own. Everything from the camera to the wardrobe, like it'll all be found through me. And nah, like I'm getting more stressed out or more like anxiety ridden as I get closer to this next shoot day because I've been planning this shoot since October. And it's one shoot, and the thing is that I still have to do another one after this. But like this shoot day is in a studio. It's there's gonna be like special effects. There's gonna be a lot of people. There'll probably be catering. There's gonna be wardrobe. There's gonna be certain shot composition. There's gonna be a shot list. There's gonna be certain blocking and acting all needed, and it's all gonna be through me. Like I will have help. I will have a crew there, but it's it's hard to number one trust other people in like a technical way, but also it's hard to trust people in like emotional or story way because to me this is the greatest thing on earth. Like I fully fucking believe in this shit. And obviously I don't expect other people to believe in it as much as I do, but like I will die for this project, you know? And other people aren't going to feel that way, and that's okay. But I just expect more from me now. You know, like if other people felt the same way, then I'd be like, yeah, like I'm a bit more reliant on them, but I'm not and I can't be because it's more like I if I can bear 100% of this project or sorry, not bear, but burden myself with the entirety of this project, all the technical needs, all the story needs, all the cast and crew needs, if I can bear myself and say like, yeah, I can do it, then that will take so much more stress off my shoulders if I will put it onto somebody else and then they don't do their part and then I'm stressed out. You know what I mean? So it's like if I can figure this shit out alone and then delegate work, then I think that's going to work out a lot better in the long run. And then not only just for this project, but it sets me up in general just as an artist. So the thing that's stressing me out though is when I actually look at the numbers and think of and start thinking of the dates, the budget, the food, the time, all this shit, and it's like, you know, couple days, not couple days, sorry, but I just put my 2 weeks in. Like I put my 2 weeks in at work, and now I'm going for it, and I've been going for it. It's not like a new thing. It's just now now things are metastasizing. You know, now it's so not that's not a good word to use. Things are actualizing. Things are happening now in reality where they are becoming more physical. And this is the scary part, you know, because it's easy to plan, it's easy to think, it's easy to converse, but it's hard to actually do the work. And now I'm doing it. I made like a bunch of calls and a bunch of texts and emails about everything, and like I had this list of like things I need to do, and I for this week, and I've just been crossing them all off and just banging shit out. I haven't went to the gym. I got to go to the gym today, but like, yeah, I've reached it to a lot of people. I'm pushing myself and my ability to do work to its limits, but I'm not to its limits. I'm nowhere near my limit, but I have to just keep going. It's just uncomfortable, you know. It's hard to do this. Like it's scary too, right? Like I've I've totaled up, you know, the cost of the production, and if I swipe to what I'm at right now is this is like very minimal, but I'm just shy or just south of $900 so far on the production. That's not including lighting rentals. That's not including any of the wardrobe or any of the food. That's not including the gas and transit bills either. Like that is just from the location and some of the special effects rentals. Like there's a lot more shit that I mean, I've done the I guess this is like the meat and potatoes of it. Like I've done a lot of it, but like there's still more to do. And then there's the shoot after it. And then there's also trying to get to the release date. There is also the creative element. Like, oh my gosh, this is brain overload. So, I mean, like I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm just like it's exciting and I'm smiling through the fear right now because I'm like if I'm doing this shit, that means in the future I will have done the actual project. So that means now I've started it, it will get done. Is that such a cool thing to say? Like, no matter what, my subconscious will lead me to finish the project. That's so cool. Like, I know this thing will get done now. And because I've already started, that's awesome. But and doesn't it doesn't matter how I feel. Like I don't get stressed out talking to people. I don't get stressed out paying for things necessarily, but there's this thing of new. Like this is new to me. This is a new adventure, and that's the scary thing. It's like it's the thing of new and not the thing of embarrassment, but like will people feel the same that I feel? Because I know a lot of people don't. Nobody really does. Sometimes like I mean my friends from like you know my friends from home like like believe in me, but to understand like all of this shit, like writing down all this shit and then being able to bang it out in a week. Like the only people who would be able to understand that are people who have done something similar in my position, and I don't know any people like that. So I am kind of breaking, or or, or I guess like what's that I guess I'm kind of being that penguin right now, you know, like just heading towards the mountains. And so I got to keep going. You know, there's nothing stopping me. I will keep going. It's just weird. Like, yeah, I'm going to be spending over $1,000 on this one day. And it's not to say this day's going to go bad. Like, I know it's going to go good. And I'm doing everything to make sure it does go good or go smoothly. But it's just like, even just the people there, like will they be acknowledging or will they be acknowledging that I'm spending this much? And I think another thing too is that I'm stressed out about being a good person. Will I get all, what is it, pitiful, or will I get sour and be like, yeah guys, well I'm spending $1,000 on this shoot, so therefore you should be better at your job, or guys, like let's remember who's paying for all this here, and like will I get all all soapy, not soapy, sour, yeah, like will I become like that? And I think it's one of those things where it just comes down to money, and money makes people a certain way in this modern world, and I'm just going to be a product of that, and I'm going to have to do my best to control those emotions on on how things make me feel. And I'm not saying I'm going to be in a bad mood. No. It's just like if a problem does happen and something doesn't go my way, I can't blame anybody because this is life and this is just the thing with money and it's going to be frustrating but this is the only way to actually break free from it. The only way to break out of the system is to accept the system and to actually operate without of the system, you know? Like I just can't get frustrated. I have to be strong. And it's a tough thing to say. It's a bit of a burden. But I have to be strong and I am excited for this project to get done and I'm going to figure things out. Like if something happens along the way or something happens for the next shoot, you know, I'm going to figure it out. But like this shoot, it's like the first week of March and then I have to do another shoot, so hopefully in the end of March, so like 2-3 weeks after the shoot, and then after that, it's like, um, then I gotta get closer to releasing it, and then, you know, why am I stressed about releasing it? Because I'm the one making up the date to release it. I'm the one wanting to post it then. Why does it need to be posted then? Well, number one, I like the date April 30th because it's at the end of the month and it is the day that World War II kind of officially ended. It was the day that they beat Germany. Um, and so that has a relation to my project, right? But then also, the sooner I get this video done, the sooner I can branch out and I can say like, "Hey guys, look at this. I made XYZ. Hire me for something related to that. Hire me, you know what I mean? Like my friend told me that the the there's a few things I should be focusing on and one of them I should be focusing on my environment. And the sooner I get this video out, the sooner I can say that I am suited for a different environment that I'm not currently in. And it's like it'll just help me portray me better and it'll show not it won't show but it will prove to not only other people but most importantly myself that I can accomplish such a thing and such a project. And so yeah, like it's like the big leagues. It's like that phone call. It's like welcome to the big leagues. Like I know it's not the big leagues, but this will help me move closer to the big leagues. And um I only, you know, I only see it as a good thing. And so to get it done early or not to get it done early, but to get it done on schedule as planned on, you know, April 30th as to have that as the release date, that's to keep me accountable and to keep me, you know, to keep me pushing, to keep me efficient, keep me working hard. Because if I say, oh, I'll just post it sometime in May, I wouldn't have to put my 2 weeks in for this job. I wouldn't have to um, be reaching out to all these people on and calling people on a day-to-day basis. So it's tight. I don't know. I don't know if I will get it done on April 30th, but that's the goal. And it's to get it done as soon as possible because the sooner I get it done, it's not necessarily like I'm going to have to ruin the technical or like the actual production of it, but the sooner I get it done, the sooner I can start thinking about what's next. And I don't want to just skip over this project. I want to enjoy the process, but at the same time, I don't want to bask in it. I want to enjoy it, but I can't soak it because this life is fast and I see something and I see there is an opportunity for me right now and I can hear the voices of humanity cry out to me. And I'm not saying I'm going to be some savior, but I can hear what the youth are yearning for. I can hear what culture is yearning for, and I see it. And I know art can be beautiful, and I want to contribute to that. And I want to be, I want to create the the beautiful art that is destined to come. I want I'm not I want, I will create it. But I have to be efficient. I have to be precise, and I have to be calculated with my efforts. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.